Build. Ba ba bam ba bam bam. Spam spam spam. Ah, ich habe immer noch. Forgot to still change the title, but that's fine. Good, Tarragon. What's up? How are you doing? How's it going? Quickly this, quickly this. Zoop, 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 yep. Okay, now we are, I think, ready. Yeah, should be alright. Okay. And internet is a problem again. What the heck? Finally. Found. That sounds good to me. Yeah, something's wrong with my internet connection. It's like not great for whatever reason. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. Having some time right now. So let's see. Our daughter is still awake. One sleeping. The other one's walking around, so let's see. That's why I don't have lights on. So I will be looking a bit blurry. Wait, yeah, I guess the camera can't detect it. If I have to reset, I will check. I don't want to have blurry cam, I suppose. I mean, I can also just turn it off otherwise.
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on site. A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bomb. Identify yourself with the phrase iron and copper. If you want to go over, remember the academy stuff. Stand in your field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch. If you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal.
Dude, ready? There you go. Bit blocked, but...
Come on in. The retinal scanner can read blood vessel patterns right through your sunglasses.
Okay.
Remember that Mr. Manderley wants to see you.
Like, I don't think I'll need to worry too much about Deus Ex at BSG. Since I've done so many runs at this point, it's just muscle memory and remembering to do the new strats. And I've practiced them yesterday and they went fine. The only worrisome thing might be maybe missile silo and forgetting codes. So I'll just look at the codes before that again, and then I think it should be alright. With missile silo, I'll just check the setup over there, I suppose. But otherwise, I think it will be alright. Okay, whoops. Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed at the blurry cam. Also, I wanted to get rid of filters. Actually, okay, I'm gonna reset on purpose because, first of all, there were filters I put on. I'm gonna turn them all off. Okay, I might sound very different now. If that's the case, I'm very sorry. I mean, I guess I can put the noise suppression on. If I sound different, then that's the reason. Okay, configure video. How can I... I guess it's too dark, after all. I'm not sure if I... What do you want, Carly? Carly. Carly. Oh, there you go. Hey. Sharp Hanky. Hey. Carly, hey. Carly, that's tea. Leave that. Do you want water? I can give you water. Carly, here's the water. There. With both hands. Good. Yeah. Why don't you want to sleep early, man? Okay. Let's continue. Well, this is what happens if you have sick kids at home. Oh well. Also, the thing, 1 week in kindergarten and getting all the sicknesses with you, that's so, yeah, typical. You have something to watch while building Lego now. Hey, Ramis me.
NSF everywhere,
Yeah,
JC.
nice.
Your orders are to
How are you
shoot
doing? How's everything on
site.
your side, man?
A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you
I guess
inside the
it's
statue.
no wait.
Look for
You
a
were
bomb.
you said you were like
Identify yourself
same
with
time zone or
praise,
like
iron,
+1
and
plus
coffee.
-1. I mean, actually, yeah. I mean, it's evening. It's like
If you
chill
want to make a
time,
covert
relax time.
approach,
So I totally
remember
get
the
that.
Academy stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a
Came
headshot
down
is
from
enough
Eastern
if you
France.
take
Ah, the French. Ah, oui, oui.
Check in with
No, I
management.
don't want, like, if Kadarev sees me talking in the
Come on
Deus
in.
Ex Human
The
Revolution
retinal scanner
French, he
can read
will
blood
be
vessel
upset
patterns right
again,
through
so
your
I'm
son.
not gonna do that. But it's my favorite French I can
Remember
say,
that
because
Mr.
I've heard it
Mandalay
so
wants
many
to see you.
times, it
Level
just
2.
burned into my
His
mind, and I have to
secretary,
always
Janice
think
Reed,
about
has your
those
login and
sentences in
password.
French. Uh, yeah, but regardless.
Before the
General Car
Brr. N'importe l'enfer. Yeah, yeah, exactly that. Sacré des traditions chinoises. Oh. Also one night again. Oh well.
That was a close one up there.
Alright. Regardless. Whoop. Let's see. I feel more like doing attempts currently than actually doing like a no reset run. I feel confident enough that I can pull it off, so I'm just gonna do this like I want. Especially since it's late in the night. If we get a run, awesome. If we don't get a run, then whatever. But it's like also nice to derust it away. I mean, after all, I'm still continuing runs even if I'm +20, so it's still totally fine. Like, the only exception is just Liberty Island and resetting here early. Or in case we lose our legs in Battery Park. Alright. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. I just wanted to say, there was an issue with this bar that you can't jump on it. And I said, like, I haven't had that in a while. Well, never mind. Here you go. Literally just happened. It seems like random co-op runs are 100% possible. I don't know the extent of what's randomized with the mod, though. It's probably less randomized than the last release. I think everything is released because they're just using the co-op mode and they're still using the same file, which is like getting sent over. And also the bingo is synchronized from what I heard from Die Forever. They also tested it before with Apostrophe, so it should be the same if you just keep the up-to-date version. The only issue might be that maybe things are breaking and they didn't consider it since, well, not a lot of people are trying the co-op mode, right? So we would be the first ones to try out. Hey. It would be even more hilarious if you can get the co-op mode with multiplayer going and then have crowd control. I would love to do that, but I don't know if that's even possible. You good luck, and don't spill your run. No, I'll hope I won't, Commander Shepard. How are you doing? How's everything on your side? There's a lot of fun possibilities, yeah. Like, I still want to do the huge bingo multiplayer thing. I think that sounds hilarious. Like, people doing different things on the map. And and it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or not, you just need to know the game. And even if you don't know it, you can still pull things off. Dude, are you serious? Oh, are you kidding me? Well, that is a nice way to lose time, I suppose. Then pull these time set. Yeah, if you can split up for a randomizer, it will make things much easier. There isn't, like, unfortunately, doing a co-op in normal mode is not, well, helpful, because it's too linear. Like, there's nothing where you need to split up, besides maybe the ship, like in the normal 80% route, like the one I'm doing right now. But for randomizer, hell yeah, you have so many possibilities since there's different locations you can just check. So I would definitely be up for it. And I also asked already Elmir if he wants to do that, but I haven't seen him in a while. Good, just had dinner, nice. Enjoy your dinner, or I hope you enjoyed your dinner. What was there for food? What did you eat? Now I'm hungry. Hey Bombi, thanks for good luck. How are you doing? How's everything on your side? But yeah, if you plan it at a certain point, let me know. I'm going to join us, or I would like to join as well. I'm not gonna jump didn't work, it's fine. I would like to join as well, if you don't mind. If not, when we are enemies. No, of course not. Hey, I'm doing good. Just both kids are sick. They went to kindergarten last week and got all the sicknesses with them. So now, like first, oldest daughter got sick. Youngest one was fine, and now the youngest one is also sick. So it's like transferring the germ.
Everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on site. A UNATCO informant.
Yeah, definitely. The only issue is like right now there are a lot of gaming events happening, so I need to check, and the time or the days where I have most of the time are Saturday, Sunday, and maybe Friday. As I said, there are a lot of events happening where I'm going over for the weekend or for only Fridays, so I need to clean up my schedule, but definitely we can make something out of it. Like I said, on this Friday there's BSG in the Netherlands, so I'm going there. Then the week after is Gamescom, so I'm gonna be there. Then there's a week of break. After that there is another speedrun event in Germany, in Hanau, where I'm going over on a Friday. Then after that there is Oktoberfest, which is another German event, and after that is Hackathon. It's like insane. There's so many events this year, and I'm going to all of them, and I'm super happy about it. Like meeting everyone again, and it's also everywhere like super easily accessible for me, obviously, since it's in Germany, and I can just drive over and meet up with everyone. So I'm very happy and pleased about it. I also need to do at some point more randomizer runs again. First of all, the new locations, and with the I need to learn that and also just practice so I can submit that for the future. And I also want to do more bingo, because I'm having tons of fun with doing bingo. Then maybe getting slowly into doing a full board, that would be pretty cool. Oh, it's Oktoberfest. But yeah, it is a joke on Oktoberfest. Ich hätte gerne ein helles Ding. Ich möchte diesen Teppich nicht kaufen, bitte. That's a German insider, don't worry about it. Yeah, but as someone who doesn't drink alcohol or beer, I'm not very interested in Oktoberfest. I'm interested in Oktoberfest because it's about playing games.
Your orders are to shoot on site. A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bum. Identify yourself with the phrase iron and copper. If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover.
There you go.
Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
Alright. Nice bumping into the wall. I mean, it's not a big
Come on in.
wall.
The retinal scanner can read blood vessel patterns right through your sunglasses.
Yeah, it is ridiculously crowded and expensive, and you pay like for normal beer like 20 euros or something, or even more. It's you can get like even more from that money from the supermarket and whatnot, but it's about the atmosphere, I guess. And in one of the previous companies I worked, they were renting that tent for like 7 people, 10, 11 people, and it was just ridiculously expensive. So yeah,
Close one up there.
I wouldn't go there. Yeah, it is more of a tourist attraction than anything else. I mean, a lot of foreigners and people from all around the world come over for Oktoberfest. I wish they would come for Oktoberfest, but then again, they only talk there in German. But yeah. I mean, it's also like known all around the world from what I've seen and heard. Why am I dropping frames? Like, okay, I need to restart my router after I'm done streaming. The issue was yesterday and on Sunday too, and I don't know what's going on. That's not supposed to be the case at all.
I swear I heard something.
But regardless, for now we continue. Let's see how far we can get. You have to bounce for night. Yeah, don't worry about that, man. Have a good night. Thanks for joining and running with me. And yeah, hit me up when you know when you want to do, or when you want to plan the randomizer speedrun. I'm in for that. Vodafone? Yes, I'm at Vodafone. I don't know why there suddenly voice drops. It was fine before, so I just need to check. I also need to call there anyways. Anna's following me. Okay, now she stopped following me. You could hear her footsteps behind me, like.
Someone there?
The NSA terrorists.
Okay. Didn't lose our legs, just got some body damage, but that is totally fine, and they didn't blow up the TNT, so we are good, we have a run going.
We're getting reports of a hostage situation.
Hedwig also has problems with his upload speed recently. Oh really? Yeah, maybe it's a Vodafone global issue right now, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I haven't streamed that much after ESA, but the week before that it was alright, like no issues, so gotta see. Dude, can you stop blocking me today? This is like the second time. Bloop. Yeah, I'm also looking forward to Gamescom. It's been a while since that happened, but I'm also not sure how different Gamescom is, because from what I hear, like most of the bigger publishers and like gaming houses, software houses are not going anymore. So I'm not entirely sure how well that will turn out. I hope it's not gonna be just influencer meet and greet and whatnot, because I'm not very interested in that, but well, we'll see. Hey Turden! Deus Ex Goat, yes. I'm doing some Deus Ex. How are you doing? How's your evening or day, depending from which time zone you're from? Also, not the nicest or best timing to reload your gap gun, but doesn't matter. And we open the door, which is... Oh, actually, fine. Never mind. Normally, I'm not fast enough to get out of here. Yep. Also, I need, like, Bo is pretty busy right now because of Gamescom and Speedruns DE. So, with the two events, but he wanted to continue learning this, and he was complaining very hard about the tutorial of Deus Ex. So, I'll definitely teach him the rest of it. I think he got until here after 4 hours, so... Yeah, I don't know, I can't remember how hard it is to learn this run, because, well... I had to learn it without a tutorial, and that was very hard. But then again, I'm coming from a time of speedrunning where there were no tutorials. You just watch a video and you try to copy it and understand what's happening. And if the runners were still active, you just ask them, or go into their Twitch and ask them. I remember that. I did that with S, asking him if he's like interested in doing a race with me like 10 years ago, and look at this. Now we're doing like Age of Empires together. It's pretty cool.
Told us to hang tight.
All right, Lex upgrade. Let's go. Also, daughter is a bit upset.
Carry on, Agent.
Oi.
I cannot wait forever.
Oi.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I should just throw candy instead of a plant. I don't know why I'm doing plant strats again. I think out of muscle memory.
This one turns out a little better. Your chopper's ready, Agent.
You may use the helicopter, Mr. Dent.
Let's go.
Alright, so far so good. Whew. Man, I don't know what's going on. Like, first it's hot, then it's cold, then it's hot, then it's cold.
We know the NSF were moving material
This
through
weather
here
is
at one
crazy.
point. Seems like a good place to start looking.
I'm looking forward when it's cold in winter. Oh my god, that is awful. Yeah, I even healed my body, but I didn't get my leg
Earthquakes,
back.
the homeless drifted down here.
Ah,
Junkies, runaways.
it's fine, we can make it work.
There's a DSS file a mile long on.
I know I heard something.
Dude, can you...
That's it. He's a cop. Quiet. I think we got cops.
This is so ridiculous. I need to do it now without Deadman walking. It is possible since we did that in an old route, but it's just not what I'm used to. And yeah, this was awful. Yeah, that is horrible. My favorite game series. Good luck. Thank you very much, Big Peta. Also, how are you doing? How's it going? Yeah, the speedruns of the Deus Ex games are amazing. Very fun. Also, now that we allow the fixed mod for Invisible War is not too bad. And I forgot the MP grenade, so yeah, I'll just reset this. I'm doing too many mistakes, which shouldn't be mistakes in the first place, so we can just do a quick reset. Sucks, but oh well.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding.
Also, trying to scratch my shoulder and then yeeting the mouse away. Nice way of losing a run, I guess.
Heads up, JC.
Okay, let's go once again. Yeah, the runs are very technical. There's, like, without me explaining what I'm doing right now, there's a lot of tech happening. Well, not in this level, obviously, because I'm just going one route. But for example, at this moment, like, why would I have a gas grenade? It throw it in the corner, specifically when running over here, having the gun out, and then before reaching the door start crouching, right? Like, if you don't know what's going on, you would be very confused and you say like, yeah, it's some tech, and it is tech, but if you just look for as a normal gamer, you will say like, what is even going on? But here, in this case, like, there's not a lot of tricks happening yet, since it's just a start. We get some augmentations, we're getting some items. But later on, like, the moment you get the speed augmentation and you have the super jump, and also grenade clips, which I failed just now, and duping and whatnot, then all the cool stuff happens, and you can just chain them and add them together and make, like, small details of time saves, which are just ridiculous if you think about it. There's like one scene where you combine like 3 different tricks just to save 12 seconds. And if you don't do one of them, well, you already lose 2. So they all, like, individually, they would only save 2 seconds, but because you chain them, you just save more time. Instead of doing it the regular way. It's just crazy if you know that. But it's also like hard to see that there are like even those 3 tricks happening at the same time. But you know, that is what I find fun. Like, if as someone who does runs of this game for eternity at this point, like, I started in 2014, learning this game, next to Invisible War, Human Revolution, and Fall. And then showcasing that and explaining it, like, I obviously also know the back history, like, the very first route I learned, which was, like, somehow similar, but still different. And it's just insane to see how much changed. Like, whenever I do the randomizer runs, I do a couple of old strats since things got fixed in the randomizer, which we do in the normal speedrun. Which, for the randomization, makes sense, because if you don't do that, then, well, there is no point in playing the randomizer. But it's, like, still fun to check it out.
Let's head out.
Oh well. But that's enough, Grandpa. Let's go back to bed, I guess. And yeah, regardless, we're still like next speed games on the list. Hey Plywood, thank you very much for the good luck. What's up? How are you doing? How's it going? Also, that name rings a bell. I've seen that name somewhere, but I'm not sure right now from where. I'm sorry.
That's it. He's a cop, huh? I swear I heard something. That's it.
I triggered them. Okay. I wanted to say we're fine, but we're not. They triggered the explosives. I think I hit the box on the higher platform too hard and then triggered them to look at me. Like I got their attention. After I managed to manipulate them to look at the nice wall. Oh well. Let's see. Just another attempt.
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on sight. A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bum. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're doing Metal Gear, alright. Because I remember seeing that name before. Well, not only once, but multiple times. But now I can get the connection together. Yeah. Hi. Damn it. And person screaming. Then I also find it weird that Twitch is just saying, hey, you're a new viewer then. But if you were here before, then why is it saying that? Doesn't matter. Twitch is weird the last couple of days. Like, there were a lot of people I followed. And then I only randomly realized I'm not following them anymore because I saw their channel being live. Like on the, hey, you might like this streamer as well. And I'm like, hang on, why am I not following them anymore? So that is fun. Oh well. A bit weird, but whatever. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I don't know why it's doing that. But I said, like, there's a lot of weird stuff happening with the API and also what's shown in chat sometimes. Not sure what's the issue, but oh well. I mean, in the end, there's so many more pop-ups now on Twitch chat. It's, I don't know if I really don't know how I should, or what I should think about it. Is it good? Is it bad? Like. Great. Glitchy save. Boom. Nice.
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on sight.
Alright, let's see.
On the North Dock can get you inside the statue.
For box, good. Gas grenade, good.
Identify yourself with the phrase,
Iron and copper.
If you want to make a covert
But now that we mentioned Metal Gear, I still need to get back into Metal Gear Rising. I feel so bad. I learned, damn it, I learned half of a new route and new strats, which is kind of like old strats and new strats combined. And then I didn't finish it. Feels so stupid.
Heads up, JC.
Oh well.
Your brother Paul is on his way.
But I could still do the pull arm jump, like first try, without problems. So I'm very happy about that. But I forgot all the fights. Like even the easiest one, which is Blade Wolf, I failed so many times. I felt like ridiculous. Been there, done that. Yeah. I also learned when I was at ESA. I learned the basic movement for Star Wars Jedi Academy to do the chain hopping with a Quake engine with striving. That was a lot of fun. So I was like, I mean, I had that game in my mind for a very long time, and I've known Sajiki for ages at this point. And I was like, yeah, I want to learn that. And I also played multiplayer back then very actively. There you go. And I always was interested in that. And I remember I could do the striving and bunny hopping, not bunny hopping, but this side hopping thing in the multiplayer before, since we did like races with the members there. But I couldn't pull it off anymore. And then I was like, just playing. I was like, yeah, this is good old times. I need to check if I can find through the Internet Archive the old clan website. I still remember the name, but I don't know if it exists at some point or somehow. Maybe if I Google it. I hope so. That would be amazing if I could find that.
That was a close one up there.
I can't even remember how old it was. Like, I was playing with a good friend of mine. Oh, like, we're good. We're nice, perfect. Was it around? No, it was before my A levels. So when I was like 13, 14?
Wish I was going.
So that is like 17 years ago. Yeah, okay, that's been a while. 2006? We've never met. I've not been at ESA. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, 2 weeks ago there was ESA. But yeah, were you at one of the GDQs before? Like, I was in 2015, 2016, and 2018 back then. I mean, it's already a long time ago. And I don't count the online events. Oh yeah, I don't think I'll be able to go to a GDQ in a while, unfortunately. I just need to check if I can get at some point in one of the online runs things in, because hey, that is a cool thing that they allow that nowadays.
Let's head out.
But yeah, now with 2 kids, it's a bit hard to find the time and the money. My run at 2016, oh yeah, that was Deus Ex. Super long time ago. Didn't go at that time, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Thanks for making me feel old. It's just crazy to see, it's like 7 years ago. We're at various GDQs from 2017 to 2019. Nice. So yeah, then we might have meet each other without knowing, but oh well, that's how things are. But I mean, it's like normal, I suppose.
They found us.
Like, you meet some people or you just go into their chat afterwards and then you become friends. It's like, isn't that how it works?
We're getting reports of a hostage situation in a Ton Hotel, which is at the southeast corner of the
One of the best runs from anyone. Thank you very much, LeBlanc. I had a lot of fun, and the run in 2016 went very smooth. That was also like still with the old route before we did Deadman walking non-stop.
Take it, man.
Smoking kills. I think I've done that joke at so many marathons. I think I will do it on Friday again.
Watch for lambs. I'm picking up sonic transducer activity. I'm sending you a satellite image that should.
Oi. Looking too far down. There you go. Nice. Okay.
Look for the building with the antennas.
Mero die well. Oh my god. I'm sorry to hear that. I guess you needed some sort of distraction, and since you were also doing speedruns, or you're doing speedruns, it was like one way to do that. But honestly, I had a similar experience. I got into speedrunning in 2013, and 2014... Okay, I should... 2014, before I go to ESA, my grandmother also passed away. So, like, I was at her funeral, and the next day I was traveling to Sweden. That was like weird. Oh, come on, I was in range. Yeah. Oh, you were watching the run and then you hear the news. Oh shit. Well, that is a nice association, I guess. But yeah.
Heads up, JC.
And condolences nonetheless.
NSF everywhere, JC.
Oh,
Your orders are
wow.
to shoot on site. A UNATCO informant on the
It was also
north
around the
gets
time you got
inside the
into
statue.
speedrunning. That is cool to
Look for
hear.
a bomb.
Was Metal Gear also your
Identify
first run
yourself
you
with
learned?
iron and copper.
You were just watching TASes? Oh, that is also cool. Yeah, I remember I
If
was
you wanna make a covert
like
approach,
in
remember the
2012,
academy
I
stuff.
think it was the first
Stand
time
and feel
Okay, it was not the first time, but that's how I found it. I was watching StarCraft 2 tournaments and players. Oh, it was Silent Hill 1 even, nice. Yeah, I remember when T-Dog was still doing speedruns. He was doing runs of that. But that is like super long time ago. But regardless, like in 2012, I didn't even have an account. Both of my grandmas were dead by the time I went to the first marathon. Oh man. Also, hey, Sui. Yeah. Can't fight time.
General Car
But besides that, how are you doing? How's your office situation? Did you get things sorted out after, well, finding a plate in the... in the fucking toilet? Tell me it was not in the toilet bowl, please. And I completely lost my track. What? Oh yeah, 2012. So, me watching... Wow. Me watching StarCraft 2 stuff without having an account. Then I also occasionally watch streams on Twitch, but I don't make an account. I just look through the front page. When I saw people do speedruns, I watch them. I don't have an account. Then I realized maybe making an account would make sense, so I made an account when I started following people and watching them. My balding scalp knows something about aging. You don't need to tell me that. I'm getting more and more of this shit here as well. Like, luckily, I have curly hair. And when they curl up, and when I don't cut them down, it looks fine. But the moment I cut them down, it looks like you know, like this round shape. My wife started making fun of me because of that. And also, like, my mother was saying, like, are you losing hair? I'm like, yes, mom, I'm losing hair. I'm getting old. It's like, what am I supposed to do?
Let's head out.
Oh my god. Are you roasting Henny right now? Oh. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Daughter fell asleep, okay. You just said if I didn't shave my head. You honestly, I will do the same. The moment my hair is not growing anymore, I'm just gonna go full in. When I can, you know, like I'm also having those Chinese bracelets, which people normally know from like the monks wearing them. Oh great, I lost a leg. And I can pretend to be a Shaolin monk then, or like a monk in general. I'm pretty early on, yeah. Like a friend of mine has the same issue. Get into speedrunning at the time too, but I didn't have a PC or console, so I ran mobile versions. Games like VVV got pretty decent at it. I think my best friend died because my daughter started to shit herself in the middle of an next to last screen. Damn, LeBlanc. That sounds like parent stories. But yeah, that sounds very familiar, so I'm also always trying to just stream in the evening or night when both are sleeping, which is like tough to find the time for. Get some ridiculous hair plucks in frequency directions. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I totally understand when people want to do that and they're just like scared of balding. But honestly, I don't care. I mean, obviously I care that I'm losing the hair, but if it happens, then I'll just accept it. I mean, obviously, I can understand when people say like, no, they don't want that. And hey, we have a technology and it works, so why shouldn't you do that? Especially if you find it embarrassing and you just feel unwell, like, you can do something for yourself, so why not? But I just don't want to do that. I'll take my body as it is. Oh yeah, I'm still that one walking. That's why I'm still having like a witch nose after I broke it from a fight and then after a bar fell on it. I even got the operation for free to get it corrected because it was an accident, but I was like, nah, doesn't need to. Like, I will never forget the face of my doctor because, oh yeah, because he was like, yeah, we can get an operation going, so that's not a problem. Oh my god. And then I said like, nah, don't need to. It will break in the next fight anyways, and the doctor is like, what the fuck? And I just left. Some scouts are not good with boldness. Yeah, I totally get that. But hey, I have the advantage. I'm already married and I have 2 kids, so it's fine. I already did my check. But yeah, LeBlanc, isn't VVV like a hard game to get into speedrunning? I'm actually not sure. Or was it actually easy? I can't remember.
Welcome back.
I just
Your
remember
mission was a
people doing
success,
blind
which is
races of
about
that
the only
back then.
bright side of the
That was
operation, unfortunately.
quite short.
Report to Manderley for a briefing.
Manderley said he's busy, but to wait
Oh, well.
outside his office.
Not really hard to speedrun. Okay, fair enough.
Those jerks from Washington think they own the place.
Mr. Mayor.
Yeah, there are like a couple of beginner speedruns. Like, there was a Flash game I remember I was doing with a friend to get in when we got into speedrunning. It was like something with a robot and a grapple hook. It was like a fun game for in between.
They've got some
And I also remember I did Super Meat Boy, the first Light Worlds. Was it the first Light Worlds? I think it was. Can't remember, like 1 to 4 or something, because I did not really learn it. I remember watching Oga back then. Jesus Christ, that is also a person I haven't seen in a while. I mean, they completely stopped. But Oga was doing back then a lot of Super Meat Boy. Like, especially 106%, which was amazing to watch. I really enjoyed it. Was it 106? I think it was 106. I can't remember anymore. But yeah, I also watched a lot of Donkey Kong Country 2 speedruns back then. There are like a lot of new runners for that game as well, which is nice to see. Yeah, fair enough. Like, if you get certain cycles, it makes things easier. It's like mostly with those sort of pairing games, I feel. I am an idiot. Yeah, okay. Like, I'm losing my legs too often today. I lost a lot of seconds just because legs gone, need to heal, legs gone, need to heal, and when I fail to do proper strats, I just need to look up a bit and then we're fine. Looks much harder than it is. Yeah, fair enough. Because you are looking at it, there's a lot of things happening on the screen. You're like not sure what's going on, but once you know the pattern, it's like, yeah, just go for it. Kind of, well, weird comparison maybe, but kind of feels like fighting. If you fight an opponent, you know that he's beginner, you see a lot of openings or techniques you can pull off. When, like, another beginner might find it hard and just blocks because they don't know what to do instinctively.
Remember the Academy stealth course. Stand in their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty,
Oh, come on.
remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
Gianton. Oh wow. Okay. I was not sure if he's gonna open it or if I even hit him with one of the gas clouds, but hey, we got it. Well, it's 9 seconds, but I'll take that for now.
The retinal
Let's see.
scanner can read blood vessel patterns right through your sunglasses.
Remember that Mr. Manderley wants to see you. Level 2. His
Maybe if I have to
secretary,
reset,
Janice
I'll
Reed,
do
has your
the
login and password.
Vandenberg skip practice for a bit. And then I want to do the cathedral grenade clip setup for a bit, just to make sure that I can pull them off. I think missile silo I won't do. I feel like if I do missile silo now too much, then I will fail it on Friday. Not sure if that's actually a thing or not. But besides that, I think everything else should be out of the box without thinking too much about it. Yes, got the bow, got one more knife. Just need to get the crossbow ammo. I mean, we actually just need one. No, we need 2 shots. And then we should be fine. I mean, in theory, we don't even need 1 shot anymore since we're playing on easy. It's more like of a time when we were still playing and doing speedruns of it in hard, on hard. Still don't I can't remember what, yeah, it was just a challenge thing back then. Like the same with Deus Ex Human Revolution, where everyone was doing any percent on hard. Before people started to do any percent runs and realize like how much faster it is, how lesser items you need, you can go faster and whatnot. Oh yeah. I also still need to do Absolute Zero playthrough of Mankind Divided on... I never asked for this. I planned it for such a long time. I saw Simpy doing that and found it really cool and wanted to do that, and just never had the time. Also, I saw a very cool message. I need to hit up the Zuck people. But I'll do that later. Also, it's already 11:20. Yo, Pet Shop! What's up? How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. How's everything on your side? Are you going to be at any of the events this year? I mean, I saw you at SpeedCon briefly. But besides that, are you going to any of the other events? Are you gonna be at Oktoberfest, for example? Or the speedrun event in Hanau? Or will you be at Gamescom? Also, we're gonna do Hackathon in Cologne again. There are too many events this year, it's crazy.
We're getting reports of a hostage situation in a
Maybe I
Taunton
should
hotel,
close
which is
windows,
at the
but it doesn't
southeast
matter
corner of
right
the
now.
block.
Actually, it's kinda nice. I put everywhere mosquito nets, so I don't need to worry about keeping my windows open now at the night, which is very, very nice. However, that is like a thing that spooked me. Like, there was like, in 1 in the morning, I went to the kitchen to get something to drink, and then there was a huge, I don't know what it was, bug, and was shitting on the net. And that pisses me off. I just put it on, and then the thing is just shitting on it. So now there's like everything like dark orange on the net, and you can see it. West Ring Station Cone looks like slams.
Picking up sonic
Slams?
transducer
What are
activity.
slams?
We're sending you a satellite image that should help you plan your approach.
Unloading damn minigun. Yeah, ratatatata. I'm sorry. I like to talk. I forgot it what. Oh yeah, in the interview at Dokumi, I talked non-stop. The interviewer didn't know what to say, and then I said like, yeah, sorry, I like to talk like I like to talk non-stop, and then Vesa in the back was like, yes, you do. Slums. Ah, slums. Yeah, fair enough. I don't know. I mean, Cologne doesn't look that nice in the first place. You might be at Gamescom. Nice. I'm gonna be there on Friday and Saturday. I also have 3 runs on Saturday. And a lot of people will be there, so if I can hang out and see people, that would be awesome. So if you have a time, just hit me up. The only problem is I don't have mobile internet, so I need to find a station there where I get mobile internet. Or, yeah, figure out what to do. Expensive for me. Oh, yeah, fair enough. I mean, I also have no hotel. I will be driving from Solingen. I have the advantage because I work at RTL, and their parking house is next to Gamescom. I can park there for free, so I'm gonna use that. But then again, on Friday I'm also going very early for work, start, and then during lunch break I'll just go over.
Report to Manderley for a briefing.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to that. Also, so I'm very happy to see that you're coming for Hackathon. I mean, leaving the train at Huntering at like 1 free night alone is really scary. You know,
Agent?
like, in worst case,
Just
if you
fire the arrogant
need to go
bitch.
to the airport, I can drive you over since I will be there by car. But I don't know how long I will be there at the
Never
event
mind Anna
during that
Navarro.
time.
She hates everybody.
Yeah, no, I don't live in Solingen, but a friend of mine lives in Solingen, and we go there very often and get food and hang out and whatnot. Also, hey Geem, what's up?
Still haven't had a
With
chance.
a
to
free
kill my-
4-hour drive. Yeah, fair enough.
Carry on, Agent.
Oh no, I will do that on Friday when I go for.
I cannot wait forever.
I forgot
Yes,
to do
sir.
candy strap. Damn it. I'll do that on Friday when I go for BSG. Xerdice! Yo, what's up? Haven't heard of you in a while. How's everything? How is your job?
Your chopper's ready, Agent.
You will be finally visiting West Europe for the first time in September. Nice. Where are you going in Europe? And enjoy it. And don't be shocked. Some people don't know English here. Be at ZFM, that's just like an hour or 5 drive, so even if I don't sleep there, it will be fine. Yeah, fair enough. I will be at ZFM only for Friday. We're going with the entire family for that one day.
You in Battery Park.
You're going to the Netherlands, nice. Enjoy it there. Yeah, you will definitely like
Place
it.
to start looking.
Like, considering people going to Europe, I think Netherlands, Sweden, like the Scandinavian countries are like a very good hit to go. So I definitely can recommend that. Also, Xares, thank you very much for Prime subbing with a never ask for this. It really helps me out. I need that $2.50 so I can next time when I go grocery shopping buy my daughter like one of those Überraschungseier, you know. All money getting into the stream is getting for candy for daughter. No, not all of them. I'm not gonna feed her all the candy, but I'm getting some good stuff for her. She likes fruits, so I can buy her some fruits.
They found us. Fascist.
Runs are not happening. Oh no, I got it. Yeah, runs are not. You're still not sure about hack. Why not? I mean, it's okay. Just let us know beforehand. I will be happy to see you there, man. Stop so dark. What do you mean so dark?
Paul is on his way to
I'm honest. I would give her some chocolate for that. I mean, I don't want to feed her too much chocolate, so, but some here and there is okay-ish. But as I said, I would rather give her fruits, and she likes to eat fruits, so hey, that is a good compromise. Compromise.
orders are to shoot on site.
Compromise.
A
There you go.
UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bomb. Identify yourself.
Also, I still need to
with
figure out
iron
if I can
and
find an emote artist. Because of, like, after 3 years of looking and trying to get emotes done, I just gave up.
walk slowly to stay quiet.
But I still want to have them. But I just need to find someone.
Remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
Maybe next year I'll try again. I'm just too done. After jumping from one artist to another and then getting ghosted one after another and just tedious work.
Remember that Mr. Manderley wants to see you. Level 2. His secretary,
So I
Janice
guess you
Reed,
can enjoy
has
the
your
emotes I
login
have
and
right now.
password. Before the briefing,
General Car
Before ESA went. Yeah, okay. I mean, I get that. If you want to upgrade your home hardware, then I totally understand that. No artist friends. I mean, that is the thing. Like 3 friends of mine who did our emotes had started when they had no time, and then they didn't write me anymore, and they just said they don't want to do that, which I totally understand. But it's just I was asking them almost every day, every week once, what the situation is, if they had made any progress, if they did anything, and it was just, I felt so bad for just annoying them, but at the same time, I requested them to do that, and I even paid some of them. So yeah. Are you still into martial arts? Yeah, LeBlanc. I still do training every day. I still post, like on Instagram and Twitter and my YouTube, I always post stuff from training. I forgot to post a video for today. So I'm doing that nonetheless still. Also, my little brother is going for the World Championships in Texas this year. So I'm helping him prepare by just trying to be good and training with him. So that he keeps motivated, because he's young, he needs the... He's still thinking of like, oh, I need to have like an opponent to measure myself. Well, I'm just like, oh, please, my knees don't break. Yeah, but I still do martial arts. I also did the 25% run at ESA with Ring Fit. That was hilarious. Like, thinking about that now. But yeah, as I said, like, I know a couple of people suggested me some emote artists. Maybe I'll contact them next year or next month if I have the money in, because, well, this month is... We have almost done, and then I'm getting my payment and then I can check it. But I just hope I get some emotes done. The thing is, I already made like a Google spreadsheet where I wrote down how I want certain emotes in which, like, characteristics and parodies and whatnot, and yeah. I've sent it to so many people already, yeah.
situation at the Ton Hotel, which is at the southeast corner of the block.
prepare an
Instead,
arctic
all
for
they
having
did was
kids.
Torenton and his daughter Sandra. If you at least one of them is on the side.
Hey, but exercise is nice, okay? Giving birth, yeah. I just remember one guy or one person screaming from the audience, well, giving birth sounds fun, and I was like, well, no, it's not. I've been there and seen my wife giving birth twice. That's not fun. It was just such a weird situation, and everyone's like, Jesus Christ. Oh,
I'm picking up sonic transducer
oh no.
activity. I'm sending you a satellite image that should help you plan your approach.
I didn't expect it to grab the augmentation canister in midair. No one does perfect
Look for the
recreation.
building with the antennas.
Yeah. But it was just, you know, it's just one person just randomly screaming, but it looks like fun. I'm like getting flashbacks. I'm like, no. Just definitely no. Like everyone who's a parent knows that, but it was just like, oh Jesus. Okay, I was trapped into that secrecy. Yeah, like when wife gave birth to our first kid in 2020. No, wait, 2021. What am I talking? There was like during the Corona phase. I was not even allowed to stay in the hospital with my wife, so I had to wait until I get the call to come over. And that was like literally when she was already in labor. So I came over, and then she was like 6-7 hours after that, first daughter came. And then with second one, because Corona was not that much of a thing anymore, I was allowed to go in immediately. But yeah, like during 2021, while Corona was still happening, oh, I wanted to check this out. Ah, it's fine. While Corona was still happening, I was not allowed to leave the hospital, so they told me like, yeah, you have to decide now. After birth, you either stay in the hospital and leave with your wife in 3-4 days, or you leave and you're only allowed to come back in 3-4 days. Like, I had already my holidays, so I said like, of course I'm gonna stay with my wife, especially when it's possible. I just had to pay like 120 euros more to get like the family room thing, but I didn't care about that. I wanted to stay with family. But the second time, because they don't have those family rooms anymore, there were like 3 other women in the room with their child and with their partners and whatnot. I was only allowed to stay until evening. I remember one of the doctors even, well, telling me to go out because it was like 9 o'clock, and I said like, yeah, visiting times is until 8, so please start leaving. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And we had the advantage that one of my friends was working in the hospital, and she said like, yeah, just stay a bit longer. But because first daughter was still at home with parents-in-law, I was also like, yeah, I still need to go home. Like the second birth was a bit different. It was also way, way faster compared to first one. Like, I wanted to do a video about it. I also noted everything down. Like, back then I did a video about, like, the birth story, how everything went. Because, well, it was an experience. And with the second one I wanted to do that too, but I had not the time to do that. Consider Dola. What is Dola?
That's him. He's a cop.
Also during... Ah, midwife. Ah, okay, okay. Okay, now I know what you mean. Yeah, we had... I mean, there were the doula as well, the midwives. And we also had, like, the midwife coming over to our place to always look after the kids. Or, like, check wife and the kid. But yeah, it was quite the experience. Like, I had... Oh, I mean, I have the, well, advantage that I have 5 younger siblings. And I already knew what is coming. because as I am the oldest, I always had to help my mom with my younger siblings. So I also had to carry them, get them to bed, play with them and whatnot. So even though it wasn't volunteeringly, thinking about that now, I appreciate that because it kind of prepared me for what is happening now.
The NSF terrorists in the subway.
Just that it's now different because before it was my siblings and, well, if you're 9 years old or 12, you think like, oh man, I want to go out and play in the grass with my friends. And now it's like, okay, now I can take care of my kid and go with my kid to the playground. Why didn't I do that with my siblings? Alright, because I wanted to play on the playground myself and not look up. And now it's different, now I don't want to play at the playground. Never mind, I answered my own question. Thank you, Hanky. You're welcome, Hanky.
I'm gonna get this pig.
But honestly, even though you say you felt useless, just being there for your partner is already helpful. Like, I remember my wife being there alone. What the the items were swapped. That is... It's fine, but I didn't expect that. And youngest daughter's crying, oh no.
Watch for lambs. I'm picking up sonic transducer
Yeah,
activity. I'm
you
sending
okay?
you a satellite image that should help you plan your approach.
Okay, here. Oh, my inventory is... Yeah, hang on. Second child is awake. First child is lying here. I'll get her to bed and then I'll continue. I'll be right back. Also, my phone is already charged. No, it's not. Okay, I'm back again. Yeah, that arc activated. Have to do my duty. Yeah,
What's up, JC?
at least the fever is gone. So I'm happy about that. We're regenerating. Just that they're still coughing here and there and those stupid... not... What is it called? It's not pimples, it's like blisters, but it's also not blisters. It's like this weird sickness where they get those dots everywhere on their face, hands, and feet.
Identify yourself with the phrase iron.
That was fast. I mean, she's in chickenpox. Yeah, chickenpox, thank you. That is what she is having, like, and it's just like, oh hey, hand, foot, mouth. Yeah, hand, foot, mouth syndrome. I didn't know if it was called like that in English, because in German it's called like that too. I thought so it's not chickenpox, but it's a hand, foot, mouth thing. So she's 1 week, 1 week in kindergarten, and already gets that shit. Like, oh yeah, nice. Yeah, it's different. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, not chickenpox. I'm sorry. I thought it's called like that in English, but when I heard hand, foot, mouth, it was like, oh, that is literally the same translation. Oh yeah, that's fun. But hey, at least she's going to kindergarten now. Just need to get used to, and then looking forward to it. Like, Corona was not very helpful with having a kid during Corona phase. Since, hey, you're stuck at home, you can't do any activities, haha. But yeah, LeBlanc, it was fast because she was already exhausted. It is already past her bedtime. She was like tired, so I just had to transfer her, and she's like,
What's that?
doesn't care. It's a virus, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's getting better already. Ist das eine der häufigsten Kindergartenkrankheiten? I am not surprised. Like, Tarragon's saying like it's one of the most common kindergarten sicknesses you can get. And yeah, I totally get that. From what I get, it's also like adults are not really well, they still can get it, but the chances of them getting that is very low. And it seems to be like that because my wife and me are fine, just both the kids having it. And unfortunately, we didn't know that she had that. She had, like on Friday, we met up with a friend and she had just had a fever. So we thought like, yeah, maybe she's like just having like a bit of fever and everything's fine. So we met with another friend and their daughter. And the kids were playing, everything was fine. And, well, now their kid got sick as well, so I feel just so bad, because I told them, like, hey, daughter's having fever, but she's fine, I don't know if you mind that, or if it's an issue, and they said, like, nah, it's fine. So we met up and hanged out, and it was a great evening, but yeah, now all the kids are sick, so that sucks. It also sucks because, even though I'm not sick, like, I obviously have a virus in me and it can just spread it, so I can't even go for workout or training. I mean, I work out, but I can't just go for training because I'm just scared that I'm gonna infect the kids there. Every time you can, yeah, you, like, oh, okay, this is like, I don't know if it's nice to talk about that, because that is some sort of nightmare fuel as well, but we had, like, one case, like, when daughter was a year old, she had a fever, and she was crying, and, like, we were like, yeah, okay, you can't do much, so we just gave her water, we just carried her, and then suddenly she just cramps, and you're like, what is going on? Is that normal? Of course it's not normal, but we were, like, not sure what to do, so we went to the hospital, and they checked, and they said, like, yeah, that's, like, fine, because it's, like, just because of the fever and not enough liquid and whatnot, but it's just, if you see that as a fucking parent for the first time, like, that's not, yeah, that's not fun. I mean, I've seen some bullshit thanks to my siblings. Like, I'll remember one thing forever, when my mom, like, I was working out, I just came back, I was like 16 or 17 back then. I just finished working out, sitting in the shower, when I hear screaming non-stop. I'm wondering what's going on. My mom just coming up and said, like, we need to go to the hospital, just clean up, please. And I was like, what is going on? So I go downstairs. My little sister is sitting there and said, like, yeah, mama said you have to clean up. I go into the kitchen and there's blood everywhere. I'm like, what happened? Like, what is going on? Oh yeah, I also remember I just used towel I was showering with. And my mom was very upset. She just threw the towel away because, well, it was, like, drenched in blood, but, yeah. But what happened was, basically, my little brother wanted to eat those instant noodle cups. And he wanted to open the package, and he couldn't do it by force. So, he used a knife. And obviously, as a kid, he doesn't know how to really hold the knife and hold the package. So he just cuts through half of his hand and just bleeds everywhere. Pediatricians say calming parents down is half of the job. Yeah. I'm like trying to super relax, but like sometimes the way certain doctors act is just oof.
Welcome back. Your mission was a success. Just about the only bright side of the
Give
operation.
the parents a lollipop. I like that one, Plywood. Yeah, what the fuck? That is what I thought at that time as well, Pet Shop. Like, imagine you're going out of shower, like, you just hear the screams and people rushing, and you're just going into the kitchen and, like, everything's covered in blood, like... Jesus.
Putting a squeeze on Manderley about this.
Mr. Ma
Just fire the arrogant son of a bitch.
I didn't pay attention oh, and I died to fault image. Ripperoni. It's okay, we can do some practice and then it's already late, so I'll do that. How many stitches? I can't remember how many stitches, but like half a thumb has like stitches now. Little, but yeah, I don't know, but my mom just threw it away, the towel. But yeah, I guess you could bleach it. Okay, there is Vandenberg start. There you go. Alright, Plywood. Thanks for joining. Have a good night, and yeah, see you next time, man. Whoop. Yeah, like this. Then you equip. Number 3. Then you do Rifleman. Normally at the run we would have it, but because of practice it's not here. And then you shoot there. I guess I'm not standing at the correct position. Okay, let's do the... I've seen you. Dude, they're like all grown up now. It's like very different. And I mean, back when he was like 5, 6, I can't remember. And now he's like 22. He's 22? Wait, 9 years difference? Yeah, 22. He's becoming 22 actually. Come on, why can't... it's like here, then here, and then you just shoot. Come on. Why can't I get it? Like yesterday was fine as well. We're getting old. Yes, we are indeed getting old. Okay, what's going on? Why can't I get it? What's up, Trey? What's up? How are you doing? How's it going? A bit far, like this, and then... There you go. Nice, got it again. And doing good. Both kids are sleeping. Well, one just woke up. Just doing some runs and practice. What just happened? Oh, you don't know what happens here. Alright, well, welcome to Vandenberg. So, normally how this level is designed is you need to do all of the instances, and once you're done with it, get out here, and a helicopter... Wait, let me show it. Like, I'll just walk here first. So a helicopter will spawn there, so you talk with Jock, and then you get the end level trigger, which is in the air, and you just leave. In every level, this end level trigger is deactivated, so you can't hit it, you can't jump into it, nothing will happen. They forgot to do it with this one, and so what you can do is if you jump into it or you shoot a projectile into it and it hits the collision, you just finish the level. It is one of the best speed tech because you literally start here on a roof, you just align yourself roughly around this edge. Then you go over here, look above the lamp, you shoot it, and then you're done. It is amazing. I really like this trick a lot. Alright. Yeah, now we got it. And now I want to do Paris. There it is. Or you can be a slow noob and jump into it. Hey, that is what we did before. Yeah, this is the other new trick. Well, new trick, but like more consistent way you could say. Nice. First try. I like this much more than the double grenade clip. Also, I want to try and get this fast tech. Oh. My cursor was over it. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I can do fast tech. Silo, yeah, I'll do a couple of silo practice, I guess. I was not sure if I want to do it because I was like scared that at BSG I will fail it, but I think I should do it at least once. So let's do that. Yeah. It works like a charm. Like if I can do this during my run, I will save 20 seconds. So that is really, really nice. And with the new Vandenberg skip, I also will save some time. So I can save like another 30 seconds. And also with all the errors I happen to do. Okay, let's do start.
Control room is underground.
That's good.
The security code we have is 8456, but that's an old piece of trivia from our days at Area.
Silo practice. Let's go. Who needs practice? I can do that. Okay, that is very cool. I'm very happy about that. Okay, let's see once again. Two in a row. Nice. Okay, let's see. Can we do 3? Always works in practice, and then during a run, you're like stuck here. doing it 4 times. I got it 3 times in a row. What is going on? Okay. You know, the thing is, like, recently I did a glitch showcase where I wanted to teach this trick to 3 non-runners. And it took me 5 minutes to get it, and then one of the guys who never did a speedrun of this got it in 30 seconds, and I was just shocked. And I couldn't pull it off at all, and now I'm just doing it 3 times a day. Always works. Actually, if I remember what Hockey said, there are actually 2 triggers in there, and you preferably hit both the music trigger and the end level trigger. Isn't the end level trigger actually the guy you need to kill at the bottom? That's why you align yourself to shoot through the hole to hit the bottom bar, so that the range of the explosion from the lamp is like hitting that guy. He dies, and then Jock spawns because he's triggering the rocket. Wasn't it like that? Ah, the previous. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I get what you mean. Previous trick. Never mind. Okay. Anyways, I'm done. I think we are good to go. Tomorrow I'm gonna do Age of Empires with S. So if you want to see some strategy stuff, you can join us tomorrow. And then on Friday I'll be at ESA, at BSG. Oh, speaking of BSG, Floa is doing Fire Emblem 3 Houses right now, which is a pretty cool run. But I actually want to send you over to someone else, because there are like people doing speedruns, and yeah, it's a marathon. Okay, let's see. Well, I know where I can send you. Well, there are a couple of people streaming. I'll send you over to Muddy. He is doing Quake right now. I like Quake. Okay. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining in. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good night. Stay healthy. Rest well or enjoy the day. And I'll catch you in the next couple of streams. Have a good one. Bye bye.